Hey everyone, Shane here. Let me tell you about my show coming up on November 24th, Saturday night over at Pops. We're calling it Riffs for Gifts. Me and my friend Lexi Schlimmer put this show together for benefiting Toys for Tots, and we invited all along our friends. Outrun the Fall, The Poor, Steeples, Monk and the People, The Matching Shoe, and Silent Hollow, all performing live that evening on Saturday the 24th. Along with that, we'll have some silent auction stuff. We'll have there's rumors that Santa Claus might even be there, so I'm very excited about that. And a whole lot more other things coming up. So get involved with the show. You can find more details at popsrocks.com. And come on out. It's a $10 donation at the door or $5 with a toy donation. So again, all this benefiting Toys for Tots, and it's going to be a great time. So come on out Saturday, November 24th, Pops in Sauget, Illinois. Thanks, everyone.
Hi, this is Lexi
and Sid
of Hess Van Schlimmer Metalworks and Art, home of the Schlimmer Metal Wolves. We are a small but furious family-run welding, fabrication, and metalworks shop with CNC capabilities and now full-scale powder coating operation. We bring unique, affordable quality art to life within the realm of practicality. Whether it's signs, sculptures, railings, shelves, furniture, or even just powder coat for your rims or your patio set, give us a look. Check us out on Facebook or Instagram or call 618-670-5724. We are Hess Van Schlimmer Metalworks. That was terrible.
We tried.
Hey everybody, Shane Presley here with Rock Paper Podcast. Let me tell you about my friends over at Naked Vine, located at 1624 Clarkson Road in Chesterfield, Missouri, serving up all your favorites, wine, whiskey, and local craft beers. Stop by and visit them this week for some live music from the Warbuckles on Thursday, November 1st. Jake's Leg on Friday, November 2nd. Kent Earhart and the Blue Moon Blues Band on Saturday, November 3rd. And I return to Naked Vine with my Singer Songwriter Storytelling Showcase on Tuesday, November 13th with Nick Gusman, Mattie, Schell, and Sean Kimble. 7 o'clock start for that show, $5 at the door. All these details and more can be found at nakedvine.net. Be sure to follow along with them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram also. And again, come out for some wine and stick around for the show. Thanks, everyone.
Podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio. It's on the internet. Does that make sense? Uh-huh. Yeah. That's also like my mom. It makes it sound more confusing, doesn't it? It sounds like this. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast, y'all.
It's okay. It's all right.
Hello. Hey. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Naked Vine. I'm your host this evening, Shane Presley. I host this monthly Singer Songwriter Storytelling Showcase every second Tuesday of the month. So if you like what you hear, please come back and hang out with us again next month and tell some friends. With all that out of the way, please reminder, this is a listening room experience, so please try to keep your table talk to a minimum. We're going to do we'll do this evening in 2 sets. We'll do one set, take a quick break, grab a drink, whatever you got to do, and we'll come back and finish up the night. Please help me welcome to the stage my friends, Phillip Russo, Matthew Hitchcock, and Samantha Clemons.
Hello. So I'm going to start with one of my happier songs. They're few and far between. So. After I tune all the way, as I changed my guitar strings today. Rookie move. So this song's called Honey. About a year or two ago, I became single and had a sabbatical, and then I started dating. God help me for why ever I decided to do that. And then this song just kind of came out from some of those experiences. Speeding down Highway 44, couldn't keep my baby from waiting no more. She's the kind of girl where she'll make or break my world. But that honey is a little sweet and sour. I'm always bringing flowers to your door, only the kind that you adore. Roses, orchids, carnations for your affections. That flower's full of thorns. I cannot afford to be spending my time on reason and rhyme. Ain't got no alibi for why I ain't arrived. I'm driving slow on old 44. Lost my way when I asked for one more. The whiskey whispers soft and sweet, and I've never felt more complete. Without my honey, sweet or sour, the petals fell as I picked up the flower. Got my glass half full of that whiskey neat. It's got me buzz, buzz, buzzing like your honeybee. Couldn't keep my baby from waiting no more. She's the kind of girl where she made my world. Ooh, that honey, she's a flower. I'm her honeybee. Ooh. All right. So I wrote that one with the intention to write a song that changed fields. So I just wanted to do that, and I was like, all right, let's make a blues. And then let's talk about all my terrible dates that I went on. And then I just kind of half finished it, and I sat there for a long time, and I've started dating somebody now, and we're going steady, as the kids say. And so that kind of tied up the song. Who knows? She's listening to this. She's like, oh shit, I don't know if maybe she did make my world, I don't know. But yeah, that's my blues song called Honey. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm Matt Hitchcock, and I'm in a band called Hitchcock and the Hitmen with Phillip, this guy right here, and another guy, Tom Conway. And sometimes we play with a gal named Amy Armstrong. And so we go by Amy the Hitman, if that's the case. So you can check us out online. We got an EP out there with a couple songs that we wrote. And Phil and I are also in a band called Sidecar, and we play that song in Sidecar. But usually I take guitar on that. I think when Phil plays keyboard, it sounds a lot better when he plays guitar on it. Okay, so I'm going to play a song I don't often play out much. Sometimes when I do solo gigs, I'll play this one. It's called Rhythm and Blues, and it's not really a really profound song. It's more or less a hidden message about trying to hook up with somebody, I guess. But I liked how the old school guys would write songs, and they'd all make it sound like they were doing something else, when really they were just talking about trying to make out with somebody. Anyway, I thought I'd start with my least profound song and really set the bar low, and then we'll see where the night goes. But anyway, this one's called Rhythm and Blues.
See, like rhythm and blues, baby, if I had to choose, I'll take your rhythm, but baby, don't give me those blues. I knew right from the start you were gonna wreck my heart. I can't stop what you do, baby, don't give me those blues. High heels and tattoos, don't give me no bad news. I'll take your rhythm, baby, don't give me those blues. See, like rhythm and blues, baby, if I had to choose, I'll take the rhythm, but baby, don't give me those blues. I knew right from the start you were gonna wreck my heart. I can't stop what you do, baby, don't give me those blues. High heels and tattoos, don't give me no bad news. I'll take your rhythm, baby, don't give me those blues. High heels and tattoos, don't give me no bad news. I'll take your rhythm, I said I'll take your rhythm, I said I'll take your rhythm, baby, don't give me those blues. Thank you.
What color were her high heels?
We'll say red.
Okay.
It's totally fictional. Black, my wife's here.
That was awesome. I'm Samantha Clemons. Long. Yeah. So that was awesome, guys. I guess I'll try to keep it upbeat here for the first song. I like to write a lot of sad songs, but yeah, this first one is called Spectacle. Has the air up there on your little soapbox? Careful, there's another shoe dropping. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Phil, I'm really glad you have to follow that.
I know, it's like, oh, crap. That was awesome.
I'm real happy with the order right now.
Yeah. Cool. Well, great. I'm glad I put my least favorite song second. And as promised, if you were following the Facebook group, harmonicas were brought. All right. Yeah, that's the most applause these harmonicas ever seen.
I've been trying to learn, and it's just
The neighbors love it.
Yeah, they really do.
my dog does not.
It's honestly really expensive to buy like a nice harmonica. It's like $50, and then I tune my guitar down a whole step and capo all over the place, so all the keys are really dumb, and it becomes very pricey. But anyhow, this is a song with the longest title that I've ever written. I'm impressed with that one. Usually like one word. This song, I don't really know where it kind of came from. Again, I had my single sabbatical for a while, so I was just kind of like reflecting when you like break up with somebody or you get dumped, either one, you're just on that like, man, do I suck or do they suck? Like, what is the problem here? So this song is a little bit about that. And I can change the word. There is a bad word. I see there's a youngster in here. Okay, cool. It's on the chorus. You'll hear it coming. Huh?
She's got a great fake idea. That's all I got. Holy cow.
I should have changed these strings yesterday. It might be a long time before I said it. Nostalgia's got the best of you, not in the way that you like it to. A memory may be deja vu. It's a nightmare when I dream of you. Oh, 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 oh. Have we lost our minds? We're thinking of a so-called better time. I'm reminiscing, but not missing. Watching our ignorance persisting. No, 'cause things ain't like they used to be no more. What the fuck were we fighting for? And ever since you walked out that door, things ain't like they used to be no more. Nostalgia's got the best of you, and I'm the way that you like it to. Forget everything we thought we knew, and chasing a dream that won't come true. No, no, 'cause things ain't like they used to be no more. What the fuck were we fighting for? And ever since you walked out that door, things ain't like they used to be no more. Thank you. I think that's the second time I've played that in public ever, so there you go.
Sounded good, man. Thank you.
Thank you. See, I'm not good with, like you guys, I'm not good with the happy songs, and that one's like, it toes the line. It sounds happy, when you listen to the words, you're like, oh, does he need a hug? Which I do. Any takers on a hug, I'm here.
So, not long ago, I don't remember how long ago, it was maybe a year, my wife and I went down to Louisville, Kentucky. We went on a boat ride on the Ohio River. It's like a dinner boat cruise or something. And we were easily the youngest people on the boat by 60 years. But it was kind of neat because we're on the boat. I'm looking at the Google Maps and I'm kind of following the river and wondering how much longer we're going to be on the boat with these people. And I was looking at the river. I'm like, it goes all the way to Pittsburgh and then it splits off and goes straight to the East Coast, and you could stay on that boat all the way to England. And I thought, it's kind of neat, you know? And then I started following it west, and I was like, well, that leads to the Mississippi, and then you could go up the Mississippi to the Illinois River and the Sangamon River, and shoot, that's where my parents live. I guess we could stay on this river and get all the way to my parents' house. And so it kind of got me thinking about rivers, and I was just kind of finger picking an old song, and it kind of just sounded like a river song. So I thought, I'll explore that a little bit, and so I started writing a song about the Sangamon River, which is a river it's by my hometown. And, it's about a guy who kind of makes some mistakes and tries to use the river to make up for it. And my guitar's a little quiet tonight, so it's a finger picker and it's kind of quiet, so I hope you can hear it, but we'll see.
My only love in Illinois, I found her in the arms of another boy, and it hurts me still to say it, son. I buried her in the Sangamon, and I left my only love in Illinois. There's one thing I know, I ain't never coming home. The good Lord, He can't change what I've done. And all of these bad dreams are coming back to me when I lay my head down to sleep. Now I live my life on the run. I'm hiding from the police and the gun. And I've been up to Maine and back again, down to Arkansas and Michigan. Now I live my life on the run. There's one thing I know, I ain't never coming home. The good Lord, He can't change what I've done. And all of these bad dreams are coming back to me when I lay my head down to sleep. Cause there's one thing I know, I ain't never coming home. The good Lord can't change what I've done. All of these bad dreams are coming back to me when I lay my head down to sleep. When I lay my head down to sleep. When I lay my head down to sleep.
For the record, that's my favorite song you've ever written, ever.
Thanks, man.
It's a wonderful song. And
It's a river song. Pretty deep. Pun intended. Thanks, Shane.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'm clearly the most inexperienced guitar player up here, but I try my best. No, that was awesome. Since I guess we're kind of on the broken hearts, bad relationship kind of thing we're going on here, we'll keep it right there. This song is called Fair Warning, and it's not, I didn't write it like based on a personal experience because my husband's awesome. But, you know, it's one of those things where you're experiencing or, you know, you're watching something and you can kind of feel what they're feeling. And so I decided to write this. I was watching some random show. I don't even remember what it was. But the song is kind of just about being duped in a relationship and feeling like you put effort in and they weren't reciprocating, and it's called Fair Warning. I hope you like it. Yes.
You
switched places. I can't keep following that, man. This next song is one, let's see, it was about 2015, I think. I just had a whole lot of life happen in a small amount of time. So I used to be a drug counselor and work with teenagers and stuff. I turned 25, took a trip to see like my best friend and my brother across the ocean, and I came back and quit my job. Yeah, we've all been there, right? I grew up in the performing arts and music and stuff, and my soul was needing to come back. I basically had a job offer on the line, and I didn't know if I was going to get it. And then my mom was like, "You should have had something in play before you quit your job." And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine. Something will happen." Mom. But it turned out kind of all right. So this song is about all of that. Reminiscent of a distant dream. The surface is few and far between. How you attain that look on your face? Tell me, where have you been? Blinders constricting what we see, while yearning to be free from what they tell us to be. So break free this mold, old and tattered shell, locked in the cages of our personal hell. These chains won't hold me down as the walls are closing in. My breath becoming thin. These chains won't hold me down as the walls are closing in. And now I sink or I swim. This paradoxical, sick. And sometimes the time just won't tick. Every desire reaching just outside my reach. They tantalize me as I lose my grip on reality. Truth, not some tree bearing fruit. Break free this mold, oh that battered shell. Tear down the blinders and enjoy the view. These chains won't hold me down as the walls are closing in. Breath becoming thin. These chains won't hold me down as the walls are closing.
actually wrote that song kind of around the same time Matt and I met each other, and then we started those bands we talked about. But that song was like, I left the country for like 3 months and just kind of said peace out to my life. I mean, I had like my father died, my grandfather that raised me died, my grandmother died like in 2 years of each other, 3 years of each other. So I was just like, fuck, no more, please. Oh, sorry, John.
Earmuffs.
But that's good, it's all right.
She's used to it at home.
But yeah, that song, I didn't really like know it at the time, but that was like the catalyst for like what's happening right now. It was just like, oh crap, that's where that song came from. Gotcha. I think that's about the saddest one I got. I think it goes up from here, I'm not sure. I think there's one more that'll just get you.
I was going to play a happy song next, but after hanging out with you two for a while, I'm going to do kind of a sad one. I should mention Shane over here. I want to thank you for allowing us to do this. Shane's been called the mayor of St. Louis music. I believe that. The mayor. He's got the #1 podcast in the city. It's like the St. Louis Magazine, what was it, the A-List Award? That's pretty awesome, man. Well deserved.
Classy company.
Well deserved. So after hearing these two songwriters write some pretty sad stuff, I thought I'd play a sad one, I guess, too. So I wrote this song initially from the perspective of a guy who was in a relationship, kind of similar to the song that she was singing, where you kind of feel like you're getting duped, more or less. You're not sure if the other person's as involved in it as you are. And the cool thing about this songwriter night here is I was thinking about what I was going to say about some of these songs, and I got to thinking about this one, and I was like, this could totally be from a female perspective of a gal that's kind of trapped in an abusive relationship and can't get out. It's kind of, I'm not real specific with my terms in the song, so it was kind of neat. I'd never realized that it could kind of be about anything. So this is one that I play with Phil a lot. It's called Sweet Love, and it's a pretty simple song. Nothing too fancy on the guitar, but yeah, it's just kind of the. Listen to it, tell me, maybe you'll take your own interpretation of it.
Sweet love, I don't wanna be wrong. Tell me, is it real love? 'Cause I've been waiting so long. I'm tired of hurting myself, feeling like a book left on a shelf. I'm tired of hurting myself. Sweet love, I don't wanna decide. Tell me, is it real love? Only in my mind. Tired of hanging around, feeling all alone in a ghost town. I'm tired of hanging around. Oh, please help me. This isn't how I thought it was gonna be. Oh, please help me. For my sweet love, my sweet love, my sweet love.
He's gonna
popped in there.
For those listening on the podcast, that was me playing lead and rhythm at the same time. Thank you.
Where'd that other hand come from?
I work out by the Bridgeton landfill. It just grew out of my chest.
Wow.
On that note,
Samantha. I, like he said, don't write a whole lot of happy songs. I'm happy in real life, and then I take all of my sad stuff and I channel it into the songs so it doesn't come out anything. I'm not always very great at it, but it helps. So this next song is kind of a little similar to the last song, but kind of flips it on its head and kind of talks about getting out of a relationship like that where you've kind of been taken advantage of, and kind of recognizing that, hey, there's all this wreckage, where did you go? Why aren't you here to help me clean this up? So originally I had titled this song Fix Me Up, but then I changed it to Before You Go. So either one of those, really. It's hard. You guys know how it is.
yeah.
It's like, fix me up before you go. That's... oh, well, let's turn up the volume. That might help. I hope you like it. Up in the clouds, filled it full of fairy tales about never coming down, but then we fell. Yeah, you only saved yourself. Fix me up before you go. Fixing all the shit you broke. Fix me up before you go. And I brought you in from the cold, dressed you up in designer love that you couldn't afford. But you had all your bags ready by the door, and I was just a place for you to rest, maybe just a break to catch your breath. Yeah, fix me up before you go, 'cause you're the one responsible for fixing all the shit you broke. Yeah, fix me up, yeah. Fix me up, yeah. Fix me up before you go. And I ebb, you flow in different directions. I bet you know it's the only way this could have ended. Fix me up before you go. before you go.
You certainly have a very powerful voice. I wish I had that. I need this microphone a lot.
My parents didn't like it very much when I was growing up, though.
Yeah, water!
Quiet down.
All right. I'm gonna try to like avoid the sad ones this time around. Just kidding. Just kidding. No. So, the first set was most of the tunes that like, you know, recovering from the breakup and all that kind of life stuff, death stuff. And then I hit writer's block for a long time. And I was sitting on my couch one day, staring at my Beatles poster, listening to the Beatles and also Oasis. And I was like, man. I was like thinking about like the cliches that are in songs and like, not that I love Oasis, but sometimes they write about some cheesy stuff, and I'm just like, why'd you pick that line? Like there's a song that we played, it's about lasagna, and it's just like, that was the last line of your song, you went with lasagna. All right, I'm putting way too much thought into my song, so let's simplify it a little bit. And then it just kind of got me on this kick of, anyway, the song will explain itself. Why, Mr. Taxman? You're taking money from my hand. What is your master plan, Mr. Taxman? Dear Mr. Popo, I can't keep running no more. So put me on death's row. Ain't no places left to go. Don't believe everything that you hear or what you see, for it's all smoke and mirrors. There's a man behind the curtain, pulling all your strings like a puppeteer. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. This place is so unfamiliar. Once in Oz, there ain't no place like a home. Where this road leads, I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hello there, politicians. I don't trust that grin. It's more like a mortician's, killing all my dreams. American, I don't believe everything that you hear, but what you see, for it's all smoke and mirrors. There's a man behind the curtain, pulling all your strings like a puppeteer. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. This place is so unfamiliar. know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I had a little brain fart. That's why I was like, oh shit, I forgot the lyric.
You're not supposed to say anything because then they might not notice.
That was just a teaser for what I'm going to do on this next one.
Totally.
Forget the whole second verse. So I just went to the bathroom before the set started. Thank you. Been doing that for 36 years now. And I'm washing my hands and I'm looking at the wall and there's a... Just go in there when you get a chance and look at the right wall when you walk in. Right where Brazil would be. Just look what it says. Anyway, we've got a couple, like 3 songs left, so I'm having the Sophie's Choice moment here. I gotta kick my kid to the Nazis. A little dark. So with that, I'm gonna do a sad song because these guys are really doing the sad thing, and I don't want to break.
Sorry.
No, shoot.
That was my protest song. That's all you know.
I always mess this one up, so this is a perfect one to start the second set with.
Ain't got no angels on my side. Ain't got nowhere to run and hide. There are no tables left to turn when you've no bridges left to burn. I know you think this was easy, that it was nothing for you. It's not about starting over. It's not about something new. There's only so much I can take before I need to leave this place. I see the writing on the wall. You don't need me with you at all. I know you think that I'm crazy. I know you think I'm a fool, 'cause I'm stuck where you left me, and I'm tired of playing it too. It's not about starting over, and it's not about something new. And I know you think that I'm crazy. I know you think I'm a fool, stuck where you left me. But I'm tired of playing it too.
Thank you. That song was only 2 chords, so you think you don't play a lot of guitar, but
Those are the best, though, especially for me. I've actually been playing since I was like 9. My mom bought me my first guitar.
Moms!
And got me a couple lessons from my youth group leader. And here we are, you know. So I heard you say that that was your protest song.
Totally.
So I have a sort of protest song, sort of kind of. I wrote it for my son, Eli. He is 3. And I now have another son who will be 6 months here in a couple days or so. Yeah. Changes your perspective, which is kind of what this song is about. I think one of the things that I didn't expect having kids was that life got so much scarier. It's like you have kids and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I'm not invincible. I'm gonna die one day. And then also you're confronted with the fact that you also have to kind of keep this other person alive, you know? Which is terrifying. It's beautiful, but it's terrifying. So I wrote this song for my first son, Eli. But, I mean, I have 2 now, so it's for him too. If you see him, don't tell him that, you know, it's just gonna start stuff, and we already got issues, so, what? Brother stuff, you know. So this song is called Bubble Boy. I hope you like it. You see, it's the baby brain. I'm just gonna blame it on that. It's real.
There's a cold wind blowing, it's cutting straight to the bone. The fires are golden, the earth choking on the smoke. Smoke. Mama's gonna put you in a bubble, boy. They'll never get their hands on you. You may never know the love of another. They'll never get the chance to shoot. There's a dark cloud hanging over, like the Spirit of the Lord. I've got the blood, I've marked the door. No, not enough, there must be more. Still not enough, they want it all. Your time is up. No, 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 no. Not if I have anything to say. No, 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 no. Boy, you'll thank your mama one day. Mama's gonna put you in a bubble, boy. They'll never get their hands on you. You may never know the love of a brother. They'll never get
was gonna put you in a bubble, boy, and send you floating off to the moon. You may never know the love of another, you'll never get the chance to shoot.
Why don't we switch spots on the break again? Because again, I gotta keep following this amazingness over here.
Sorry, my dude. Sorry, my dude.
Okay, this next tune, this is my finger picking section of the show tonight. I find myself gigging in Illinois quite a bit, so that gives me some time to just drive, either with the windows down or the windows up, kind of depends on the ood may, you know. That was Pigland from Mood, if you didn't pick that up. The ood may, you know what I mean? Anyhow, this song, I just kind of, I don't know, I was just driving with the windows down, and then when I got home, this kind of came out, so. I've been driving up 55, headed north, going about 20 miles, way too fast. But whenever I get to wherever you want me to be, will you be on my mind, or faded with the time, just like all the things we left behind. I must have turned around at least half a dozen times, thinking about how to say goodbye. But whenever I get to wherever I will go, will you be on my mind, or faded with the time, just like all the things you left behind. That song's going to be a lot longer on my record that's going to go on. Short but sweet.
That was great.
Thanks.
So, my buddy Chris Muller right there, he let me borrow a movie, It's a Wonderful Life. And in that movie, that guy realizes he's like surrounded by all these great things. And
Clarence!
And I feel like I'm having that moment right now. I'm like, shit, I play guitar with him all the time. I didn't know how good he was. You're my Clarence. Clarence! Every time an angel dies, a bell gets its wings. Wait, that's not right. I'm remembering that wrong thing. I should probably, if I'm allowed to speak on Samantha's behalf, she has a really good album on Spotify. You should check it out.
It's very good.
Definitely check it out. She hasn't mentioned that yet. I felt like you gotta check. So, I'm gonna sing another kind of heavy one because bring it on, bud. Just do it. Let's go down the rabbit hole. And this one is the newest song I've written. I haven't really played it much, so I'll probably mess it up. But it's kind of, you won't know. So, but it's about there's some people out there that they always kind of look for your weakest point, and they try to use that to leverage against you in some way, shape, or form. So, everyone's got something about themselves that they feel kind of self-conscious about or whatever, and these people always seem to try to find that and use it against you. And I just think that's probably the worst character trait you could have. So I kind of wrote this song for those people. I call it the Bad Luck Crow.
You used to be the darling of your town. Everybody wanted you to hang around. You didn't see the writing on the wall. Winds of change were blowing, everyone was knowing but you. The last train was leaving town. You're part of that bad luck crowd. You're lying in a bed of envy. You're so empty. You're telling tales of sorrow like there's no tomorrow. There comes a time in everybody's life. It ain't always easy, so you've gotta think twice. My father said, do the best you can. Life will be a journey. It's more than just a means to an end. The choir is singing now. Don't be a part of that bad luck crowd. You're lying in a bed of envy. You're so empty. You're telling tales of sorrow like there's no tomorrow. There's no tomorrow. It took some time, but I learned who I was. I shed a bit of skin, I started doing what I love. My days are good and I did what I could. I ain't picture perfect, at least I understood when you started digging that hole in the ground. That you were part of that bad luck crowd. You're lying in a bed of envy. You're so empty. You're telling tales of sorrow like there's no tomorrow. You're lying in a bed of envy. You're so empty. You're telling tales of sorrow like there's no tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah, that was good, man.
I was there the night that he had the inspiration for that song. Not gonna name any names. The dude that song's about is a total dick and deserves that song. Love you.
Oh, yeah. I'm having your Sophie's Choice dilemma right now. I'm like still kind of weighing one or the other. I don't know. I guess we'll do a happy one. Maybe I have to lead it off because I'm the wallower over here. I think I'm inspiring all of this. This song I wrote. My husband and I just relocated back here from Fort Worth. His family's from the area generally, and when we were expecting our second while we were in Fort Worth, I was just sitting in the living room with him and our oldest, and just got this like, I don't know, like you were saying earlier, that you kind of have these moments where you're like, oh, everything is awesome. This is great, and you're just kind of overwhelmed by gratitude, and so I wrote this song about that feeling, and I hope you like it. Oh, it's called Fortune. You might want to know that, but. Can I talk to the wind for a minute? I need an ear that ain't gonna tell a soul. Don't deserve nothing I've been given. Yeah, but I went and struck gold. All this fortune may seem like nothing, but it's all the something that I want. It may not seem like much to most, but I went and struck gold. Can I talk to the wind for a minute? Yeah, I need an ear that ain't gonna tell a soul. Don't deserve nothing I've been given. Yeah, but I went and struck gold. Yeah, I went and struck gold. And I've been walking so damn softly. This ice that I'm trotting, well, it's as thin as it gets. It may not seem like much to most, but I went and struck gold. Yeah, I went and struck gold. And I talked to the wind for a minute. Yeah, I need an ear that ain't gonna tell a soul. Don't deserve nothing I've been given. Yeah, but I went and struck gold. Yeah, I went and struck gold. Yeah, I went and struck gold. All this fortune.
All right. Again, I have to keep following this. I don't like it. This next one is called The Reaper. So this song is, I guess, my single, if you will. I recorded this on our band's EP by myself, and I'm currently working on like a homemade album where I'm gonna do all the parts except for the drums because my drummer is way better than me, so it just works out that way. But yeah, this song is about an old man. Well, he's not old, but he is growing old, and he sees his own death, kind of. It's kind of that imagery there, but yeah, this is The Reaper.
It's a fifth at a time. Drowning all my sorrows, and baby, I can't see the face upon the reaper staring right back at me. Well, I ain't afraid of dying, darling. The reaper is a friend of mine. Well, he comes over every Tuesday for dinner and a box of wine. He tells me of his long lost love playing fiddle in a band. Listen, but don't get too caught up, 'cause he's working the devil's hand. And he's working the devil's hand. It's a fifth at a time. Drowning all my sorrows, and baby, I can't see the face upon the reaper staring right back at me. Well, you might say I'm lying, darling. The reaper is a friend of mine. But we played bridge 2 nights last week, and I cheated death both times. The tricky game of cat and mouse, that old reaper is pretty wise. Well, a man won just this once, but in the morning will I rise, and in the morning will I rise. It's a fifth at a time. Drowning all my sorrows, and baby, I can't see the face upon
feel good about myself. Thanks.
As you should.
Apparently. So that song, I was talking about that whole like breakup because I was like with somebody that I thought I was gonna marry, like for sure, and then she ended up kind of sucking, and I think my friends just kind of put up with her and didn't really like say too much because I was happy and stuff, but I think she's a good person. I'm not gonna lie, but it was just we weren't like meshing that well, and then all the life things, and I like kind of had my breaking point, broke up with her. And then the very next day, I just like wrote like 3/4 of that song. I was like, fuck, I feel better now. But that song kind of like encompasses like, I grew up when, you know, I'm like a millennial, so we have like feelings and shit. So like, I grew up, I was like kind of depressed and all that kind of stuff. And that song kind of like, I don't know if I was the old guy or I don't know what that was my brain was doing when I wrote that song, but that song was just like, another turning point. Like the Chain song kind of encompassed what I wanted to do, and that song was just like, yeah man, stop being sad, just fucking do it, you know? So that's The Reaper. I'm glad you guys liked it.
I like how Phil's songs have a theme. I got a river, some guy was mean to me.
There's red high heels.
A chick with high heels. Maybe it's my wife, I'm not saying. I want to thank everybody for coming out here tonight. Thank you so much, especially Chris, my mom, Kelly, Jesse, Beth, and all her friends.
That's his
Apologize,
wife.
I'm really bad with names. Anybody I'm forgetting? So, you want to do Morning Bird? Totally. So, Phil and I are going to do a song together. We play this in the Hitmen. We usually have Amy Armstrong singing it. And if you haven't ever heard Amy Armstrong, she's this just enormous talent. She's a super funny lady, and she does comedy and songs. And we sometimes we get to play with her, and it's really a pleasure. But I don't really know the story behind the song. Really, I tried to think about it when I was getting ready to do this because I thought I gotta say something about this song. And I remember somebody said Paul McCartney wrote a song with like an A7 or something, and I'm like, A7? Can you tell them what an A7? I don't even know what a A7 is.
A7 is a major chord with a flat 7, or it's a major triad with a minor 7th interval.
So you get what
That's
I'm saying when I'm like, why would you want to write a chord with...
Do I stop now?
Yeah, you can stop. So I was writing a song, and I'm like, I never play with any of these chords. Why would you want to use a 7 when you don't even know what it means?
That tritone, bud.
So then I learned a bunch of 7 chords, and this song is filled with a bunch of 7 chords. I got G7, and A7, D7. I think I got a C sharp minor 7.
Again, for those on the podcast at home, that's a major triad with a minor 7 interval. The more
Do
you
your
know.
homework, kids. So this one's called Morning Bird, and you can catch this one on. We did this on a video Song Day afternoon. It's a Facebook group that shares some local artists doing their original stuff. So.
And please go find it because we're on like 2.4 thousand likes.
Yeah,
and
we
we're just trying to
shot
climb
up
it.
really quick. I was
We're
super
trying to
happy
climb it,
about
so
it. Yeah,
go share it with your friends and stuff.
Okay.
Yes, dear.
Sweet morning bird, don't sing for me, because I drank too much last night. I'm trying to sleep. If the sun don't shine today, I know I'll be alright. Just go away. Bells are ringing in my head, and I can't stop hearing all the words she said. And my heart's been broke, but I'm not right. Sweet morning bird, don't sing for me, because I drank too much last night. I'm trying to sleep. I'm not right. So fly away, a little morning bird, and good night. Sweet morning bird, don't sing for me, because I drank too much last night. I said I drank too much last night. Oh, I drank too much last night. I'm trying to sleep.
Thank you. I added the whistle and the name, and I helped with that song.
I caught myself singing along there because I had found it on Facebook and then I listened to it for like 15 minutes. No, I love that song. That bird, what? I try to whistle and just spit.
I'm weird. I can't blow out. I suck in. I don't know. It's
Is
weird.
that the trick? Okay.
Better at sucking
I'm
and
gonna try
blowing,
that.
you know what I mean? Sorry, the kid left. I can make that joke. And if you're listening,
Dude, you're
Mom,
gonna do really
sorry.
good in certain parts of town. I'm just saying.
Oh
I
man,
live there.
I don't even know where to go with that now.
That little kid left. We're fine.
I was just so engrossed in Morning Bird that I didn't tune my guitar, didn't pick a song. So we shall. This next one is called Settle Up. And it's another sad one, because I'm a Debbie Downer sometimes. Sometimes it's fun to wallow as long as you do it in your room by yourself. And, but I kind of wrote this song, again, I'm not really sure where my inspiration comes from. I think you kind of mentioned that sometimes it's just like your brain just does these really weird things and you're not really sure why it's connecting the dots it's connecting. So I'm not really sure what my headspace was when I wrote this song, but I'm sure that, I don't know, I feel like as a songwriter, your biggest tool is empathy, because you don't necessarily have to experience something in order to write about it. If you can find little echoes of things that you've experienced in other people's experiences and then just, try to find a way to express that feeling in a way that's true to your own experiences, but that doesn't try to co-opt other people's experiences or who they are. So sometimes you tread a really thin line there, but this song is basically about a relationship that ends and you get into a new relationship, and the person that was supposed to fix me up before they left didn't do it. And now you're with this other person that's wonderful and awesome, but you're not necessarily wonderful and awesome. And so this is about that. And it's called Settle Up. I hope you like it.
This ain't your debt to pay. These aren't your amends to make. I might be stuck this way, 'cause broken souls don't heal on their own. I know it's not your fault. There's a balance on my heart. Yeah, my love's been overdrawn. So before I carry on, finding a little love, well, someone better settle up. Someone better settle up. It's not for me to say how much for you to take. I'm not sure if I ought to stay. If I were you, well, I'd be on the move. Yeah, I know it's not your fault. There's a balance on my heart. Yeah, my love's been overdrawn. So before we carry on, finding a little light, someone better settle up. Someone better settle up. 'Cause I can't go much further than this. I pushed my luck right to the edge. So give me just one moment. These wounds are still wide open. And I know it's not your fault. Yeah, there's a balance on my heart. Yeah, my love's been overdrawn. So before we carry on, finding a little love, yeah, someone better settle up. Someone better to settle love. Someone better settle love. Settle love. This ain't your debt to pay. These aren't your amends to make. I might be stuck this way.
You can really quiet a room. This place was whisper quiet when you were here. People usually try to drown me out. I don't blame them. Want to do one more?
Stay away, and I'll turn right back away. Give me one reason to stay away, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Your number, oh, and I know that you got mine. You know that I called you many times. You can call me, baby, you can call me anytime. You got to come out, baby. Stay here, I'll turn right back around. You can see me turning, baby. You want a reason to stay here, I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind.
These guys are wonderful.
That's fun.
I've never met this guy a day in my life, by the way. Those songs completely impromptu.
I just learned this today.
Thanks again, Shane. You're the man.
Thank you so much.
He broke it.
Hey, thanks again, everybody, for coming out. Give it up one more time real quick for Phillip Russo, Matthew Hitchcock, and Samantha Clemons. And we'll be back out here on November 13th, next second Tuesday of the month. So come back out and hang out with us, another 3 different singer-songwriters. So thanks, everybody.
That sounded really good.
Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast.
Well, yeah, that was it.